defined as a significant cultural, political or social change arising from the actions or influence of young people. The word Youthquake declares to the world that young people can make a difference.
All right. So, do you have the answers to the questions? Number one, who has it? Lerочка, read the question and the answer, please.
What dictionary was mentioned in the video? Oxford Dictionary.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Next question. Who has the answer? Raise your hands, please. Who has the answer? Edik only? Edik?
What year was that? 2017.
2017. Okay, next question. Ol.
What word was chosen of the word of the year? Youthquake.
Pronounce it in a correct way. Youthquake. It was the word youthquake. And let's try to guess the origin of the word and explain the meaning. Do you understand where it comes from? The word youthquake.
It consists of two different words, youth and quake, and they are combined.
Okay, actually there are two words, youth and earthquake. And the word youthquake comes into English as a result of blending. Blending, mixture. Blending is a linguistic term, and it refers to the phenomenon when two words or two parts of the words are blended together. And then we have a brand new word and a brand new meaning. Youthquake. So what does it mean according to the video? Leah?
The influence of young people.
Yes, the changes or maybe some other ideas, the influence of young people. What else have you heard about the word youthquake? Antosh?
The progress of young people.
Yes, so the changes and the progress which were made by the influence of young people. It is the word youthquake. Yes, and the next task for us to do will be connected with the word and with some more information about youthquake. So you have the text here. It's task number 2. The text is called Youthquake, Oxford's Word of the Year, and we are going to read it and fill in spaces. 2 of the choices are not needed. Do you understand the task? Who wants to start reading? Okay, Ol.
Youthquake or social change arising from the actions or influence of young people has become the word of the year 2017.
All right, so let's think about the choice here.
Youthquake describes the youth culture.
Defined, Ol.
Age.
Variant H. Describe the youth culture or social change. Youthquake describe. Is it a grammatically correct construction? Ol.
No.
No. Unfortunately not. John, what is your idea?
C.
C. Read it.
Defined as a significant cultural, political, or social change arising from the actions or influence of young people.
Okay, does it make sense? Do you agree? Yes, of course. Thank you, Artem. Artem, please be the next to read.
Has become the word of the year.
Please, louder, John, louder.
Catherine Conor Martin, the head of Oxford's New Word Program, acknowledged that it was an unusual choice.
That it was an unusual choice. Do you agree? Yes? All right. Igorek?
The word
Youthquake.
First emerged in the 1960s of London.
2, let's think. 2. Your variants?
This described the youth culture.
Yes, sure, infinitive. To describe the youth culture of what?
London.
Of London. That's 2. 5.
But in the past year, its frequency increased
Do you have the ideas?
by about 4,000.
400%. Increased by about 400%. Lera, do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys?
Yes.
Yes, sure. Increased by 400%. Fire, continue.
According to analysts of the Oxford English.
All right. Edith?
Mrs. Martin said it originally referred to changes in fashion caused by baby boomers coming of age. Now we're seeing it emerge in an electoral politics context as
A bit louder, please. Right? A bit louder? Yes, because my colleagues cannot hear you. No, go on. Number 5. Mm-hmm. All right. Yes, it's hard work to do. As A or G, let's think carefully. So which one would you choose? A or G? G, as half of the words were not in the dictionary, right? Guys, look here again. Now, seeing it emerge in an electoral politics context as actually, your first variant was correct. It was variant A, as millennials displayed the baby boomers, because in the previous sentence we were talking about baby boomers, and now we continue to do this. All right, some dictionary, Leah.
Some dictionary companies' choices are based on frequency of lookups. Oxford's word of the year, Mrs. Martin said, reflects not just social and political issues. Maybe F, but is also intended to highlight the ways language changes over time.
Yes, not just social and political issues, but it's also intended to highlight the ways language changes over the time. Was it difficult?
yes.
It was something that you are supposed to be used to. All right. So the question is, what is actually youthquake based on the text? The definition of it. What does the word youthquake mean based on the text? Edik?
It is a cultural and social phenomenon when we can see great influence of young people that change our society in general.
Yes, and according to the text, is the word youthquake a very new one?
No.
No. When did it emerge? Maybe some other volunteers? When? Leah?
In the 1960s.
In the 1960s. But then it became more and more popular, and in 2017 it reached its peak in popularity. All right, here are in this text some more interesting words which are kind of new for today. I want to draw your special attention to them. Millennials, who are they? Edik, you know.
Millennials are a new generation, like me, Lera, and my classmates.
All right.
Which were born in the period of technological
Progress.
Yes.
So you guys think that millennials are you, right?
Yes.
Actually not. Let's see. Millennials are people who became adults about the year 2000. I am a millennial, and some of my colleagues here. But how are you called? And my next question is, the generation of people born from the mid-90s until the present day, how are you called?
Exactly.
What generation? Edik?
Generation Z. X.
Generation Z, or generation what? Yes, you are called Generation Z or Generation Z in American variant. You were born in the mid-90s and later and up to the present. We are living at the times of Generation Z. Yes, sure. All right. Speaking about blending, we have mentioned the word using, but there are a lot of such words in English. Some of them we already know. For example, hotel comes from motor and hotel. Fajka, brunch, comes from what words?
Breakfast, lunch.
Yes. Oля, smoke.
Smoke for
Email.
Electronic mail.
And internet, Jane.
Internet. International network.
Do you know all the words?
Yes.
Yes, you do. But there are some more newcomers which you probably do not know. And here on the blackboard, we have a list of some of them. Some new words: adult, digiplomacy, chocoholic, flexitarian, emoticon, netizen, docuso, hungry, screenager, and chillax. The idea is for you to match the word to two words. It comes from, like, two words which make up the origin of the word, and here in blue ink there are some definitions. So come up here, guys, take the words, take the definitions. You have the magnets on the blackboard. Here is the origin two words and the definitions. Please. Are you ready? Yes. Yes. Okay, now take your seats. Let's see. All right, let's see if you were right. So, read the word, two words it comes from, and the definition. Zhenya, the first one. Comes from kid and adult and means what?
A grown-up who behaves childishly.
A grown-up person who behaves childishly. Do you understand the meaning? Do you know such people? Adults? Do you know them? Yes, of course we do. Ihorot, number two. Diplomacy. Digital.
Diplomacy.
Okay, what is it?
Internet for diplomatic goals.
Okay, so diplomacy is the use of the internet for diplomatic goals. It's kind of an official word, but it exists. Antosh.
Chocolate
And alcoholic, yes. Right.
someone who eats excessive amounts of chocolate.
Okay, do you understand the meaning? Are you chocoholics here?
Yes.
I am too. Okay, cool. The next word, Leah.
Flexitarian. Vegetarian and flexible. A vegetarian who occasionally eats meat.
All right. Do you understand the meaning? Do you understand that the person is like not so devoted to the diet? Okay. Vegetarian is a person who eats only vegetables. Okay, and we also have the word vegan. Vegan, vegetarian, and also flexitarian. 3 different words, 3 different diets. Okay, the next, Dana.
Emoticon, emotion, icon.
Yes, the use of keyboard, characters.
Facial expression.
Do you know the word emoticon? Do you know it? Can you substitute it with another word that we all know? Emoji, or one more, maybe a smile. Emoticon. All right. Next, please, Olечка.
Netizen, internet citizen, an individual who is heavily involved with online activities.
A netizen. Are you here netizens?
Yes.
Okay, I believe that yes, we truly are, and me too. All right, Eddie.
Documentary soap opera, a hybrid drama that follows the lives of real people over a given period of time.
Okay, we're going to work with this word later. Next, please, Faina.
Hungry, angry, given period.
No. Starving. Starving.
A stubborn and annoyed person.
Annoyed. How do you understand the word annoyed? Huh? Раздратован, like angry a bit. Yes. All right. Are you guys hungry at the end of your school day? Hungry, not only hungry, but also hungry sometimes. Right. Next, Artem. Screenager.
Youngster who is excessively fascinated by screen entertainment.
Do you know such young people? Are you screenagers or not? Sometimes. All right. And the last, Dana. Chillax. Chill and relax.
Calm down.
Calm down and rest. All right. Do you like those new words? Do you understand them?
Yes.
Let's pronounce them once again. Cuddled.
Cuddled.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Chocoholic.
Chocoholic.
Flexitarian.
Flexitarian.
Emoticon.
Emoticon.
Netizen.
Netizen.
DocuSoap.
DocuSoap.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Screenager.
Screenager.
Chillax.
Chillax.
Okay. To memorize the words, there are a lot of different techniques, but today we are going to rap. I have two volunteers who have prepared a short rap using those words. First they present this rap and then we shall try to join, alright? Please guys, come here. It's going to be some fun.
Later once is so much fun. You take two and make them one.
Cuddle, hungry, chocoholic, chilling, sushi, nickel.
Sitcom, netizen, and books. Salty, screenager, and smoke.
DocuSoap, teleport, these are two of dinosaurs.
Flexitarian infection. Shake your body, I need action.
Microsoft Emoticon,
These are few
to make a song.
Alright, thank you. And now let's try to join them all together. You have the words on your copies. Liera and Edith help us where to start. Blended words are so much fun. You take two and make them one. Kettle, hungry, chocoholic, chillax, used to workaholic, sitcom, netizen, and blog. Also screenager and smog. DocuSoap, heliport. These are words of blended sort. Flexitarian infection. Shake your body, I need action. Microsoft Emoticon. These are few to make a song. Alright. Cool, thank you. Let's see, we have some you here. Cattle, hungry, chocoholic, chillax, workaholic. Who is a workaholic? Atel? Who is
Who is
hardworking? Yes. Sitcom. Sitcom. What?
Like a cereal.
Yes. It's like a soap opera, situational comedy. They are very popular these days. Blog. Where does these words come from? Edith?
It's a way to represent your life in a video.
Yes, sure, but where does it come from?
Web and blog.
Web, letter B, and log on to the internet. Blog. Yes. Screenager and smog. DocuSoap. Heliport. What is that? You know, airport. What is heliport then? Huh?
It's like an airport for helicopters.
Like a port for helicopter. That's true. All right. A flexitarian and faction. Have you heard the word faction? Really? Artem, what does it mean? You're not sure. You're not sure. Okay, we are going to talk about it a bit later. Microsoft and Emoticon, those words you surely know. All right, let's move on. So, some creative task for you in groups. You have 4 pictures to describe using linkers and using at least one of blended words. If you can use more, please do it. Please take your copies, work in groups. You have maybe 2 minutes. All right. We're finishing here. Ready? All right, Liera, please read your story aloud.
Once upon a time, a black cat was chilling near a tree.
Was what? Chillaxing?
Chillaxing.
Near the tree.
Suddenly, a dog emerged and made the cat climb the tree.
Okay.
Fortunately, an old woman called the heli police.
Okay, so they made up the new blended. Where the heli police? Okay.
In the end, a helicopter took off from a heliport and helped an animal.
And helped an animal. Cool, thank you. Okay, guys, are you ready? Please, who is going to read? Toma, please.
Once upon a time, a family decided to go picnicking and chillaxing.
And chillaxing again, all right?
Suddenly, daughter told her parents that son was able to catch something. Unfortunately, it wasn't fish. That's why they became hungry.
Hungry.
Finally, in the boot, there appeared some fish. They kept on chillaxing.
They kept on chillaxing. Cool, thank you very much. It was very interesting to listen to your stories. And now let's move on to the BBC site called Keep Your English Up to Date. And you have the next page in your copies where we have listening task. So we are going to listen to the speaker and do some tasks there. The first task is matching. Do you see the words which we are going to match to their meaning? All right. The next task for you will be to try to listen to the text, and here it is, Zhenya, and find an idiom. Okay. Students, I want you to know that the idiom is about an insect. It's just a small hint for you because it's difficult to hear it, okay? Your task is to try to make out an idiom from the text. Okay, find two more blended words besides docu-soap because the text is actually about docu-soap. All right, are we ready to listen? Yes. Please.
BBC World Service. Now, BBC Learning English.
Docu-soaps. Well, I was watching a docu-soap on the television the other day. A what, you might be saying? A docu-soap. Well, it's another one of these blend words where two words have come together to make a third word. In this particular case, I'm talking about a TV genre which mixes a documentary program and a soap. Now, the documentary programs we all know, and these are particular fly-on-the-wall type documentaries we're talking about now, where people are carrying on their everyday lives, doing their ordinary things, and yet being televised or radio recorded at the same time. But why soap? Why are these things called soap operas? Well, that goes back to the 1930s, and it was probably because some of the early sponsors of radio programs at the time and television programs were soap manufacturers. And so the idea came that a soap was one of these everyday, washing machine kind of dramas. And so docu-soap is a documentary attempt to take one of these programs and put it into an everyday circumstance. It's not the only word of its kind. Docudrama is another one for a dramatized film based on a semi-fictional interpretation of real events. Oh, and don't forget, it's used in the novel as well, in literature. You talk about factions, documentary fiction in the novel. It's a blurring of reality and fiction, very popular these days.
All right. Are you ready to do the matching first? The matching? Let's try. So, word number one is a blend. Edith?
A blend is a mixture of two or more different things.
A mixture of two or more different things. Yes, we have been talking about it. A sponsor, Lera?
Someone could use financial support to something.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Sure. Semi-fiction. Who has the variant? Fire?
Half true, half imaginary.
Half true, half imaginary. What does the prefix semi usually mean?
Half of something.
Half, exactly half. Yes. A manufacturer. Anton?
A maker or producer of something.
Sure, a maker, producer. A genre. Danaya?
A genre, a type or country of film or program.
That's true. And circumstance? All right. Two more words, blended words. Eddie?
Docudrama and document fiction.
Docudrama is the first and the second?
Docu-fiction.
No, but it was just the explanation of some of the blended words. Documentary fiction. Docudrama, and also was the genre of literature. Faction. Faction. We have seen it in our rap song. Faction. What is a faction? How do you understand? Faction. What words were blended here? Facts and fiction. So it's fiction based on facts. What about the idiom? No idiom. No idiom. Okay. Well, actually, it was a fly on the wall idiom. Have you heard it before, a fly on the wall? No? Never? Yes, it's somebody, a fly on the wall is called a person who wants to hear some conversation secretly or to be somewhere without being noticed secretly, like a fly on the wall. All right, so let's do true or false sentences. Number one, who wants to read it? Please. Oля?
Soap companies sponsored the programs more than 50 years ago.
Is that true or false?
True.
It's true. Okay. How long ago?
In
When did they start?
19 or 30s.
In 1930s. Number 2, Faya?
These programs were dramas about everyday life.
True or
It's
false?
false.
It's false. Why do you think so?
Um,
Do you agree that it's false? Toma, what is your variant? True or false?
I think it's true.
It's true. It's true, and it was mentioned in the text that those programs were dramas about everyday life, so they were called soap operas, like, no, not because of that, they were called docudramas, dramas of everyday life. Okay, number 3, Edith,
I have true.
please read it.
A docudrama is a story based on a natural events.
Let's think. Docudrama.
Documentary facts.
Documentary facts. It's based on documentary, on, yes, facts, on real facts. Number 4, Jen.
Faction is a type of TV program. It's
Faction is a type of TV program. Is it
true.
true or false?
False.
false.
Then what? Make it a true sentence, please. Faction is a type of what? Of what? Of literature. And it's the genre of literature. All right. Thank you. Good job. Now, let's move to the other part of our lesson. That is called plugging. Plugging. Do you know the word plugging? Of course not, because it's a new word for you too, again. Your task is to watch a short video and to try to understand what plugging is and where it comes from, geographically and linguistically. All right?
There's a new fitness trend that's bringing jogging to a whole other level by mixing it with activism. The Scandinavian trend is called plugging, a combination of the word jogging and the Swedish phrase plocka up, which means pick up. It's very simple. When you go out plugging, you basically go out on a regular jog, but you're encouraged to pick up litter by lunging and squatting. Plugging is so in right now that the fitness app Lifesum allows its users to track their plugging workouts. According to the app, a typical user can burn 288 calories in half an hour, which is more or less the same amount of calories burned by only jogging.
All right, so what is plugging? Kater?
It is an activity when people run and pick up rubbish.
Rubbish, that's true. Where does it come from geographically? Oh, geographically. Where does it come from geographically? From what country? From what country? No. We're going to read it right now and linguistically plugging. Edith.
It consists of the words jogging and plug up.
And plocka up, Scandinavian word. Okay, the next text for us and the last one for this lesson is to read it about plugging and to try to find correct variants in every space. You have your ABC cards. Please take your ABC cards. Let's read and work with it. Ready? Edith, поїхали. Готові? Ні, Лера готова. Лера?
Coke bottle or a few scattered cigarette butts. Whatever it is, it's a bummer on a few levels. Not only it is aesthetically, it reminds us of how inconsiderate people can be. The solution to the waste epidemic requires mutual efforts, but we can all help.
Sorry, Lirочка, and not only it is aesthetically what? Let's fill in the space. Aesthetically what? Show your letter, please. A, B, C, or D. Okay. All right. D. B. We have B and D variants here. All right. So either unpleasing or unpleased. It is aesthetically how? Let's choose a correct variant. Unpleasing. We need participle 1 here. Unpleasing. Thank you. Some of you were right. The next. It's a reminder of how. Of how what? Show RC variants, please. Higher so that we all see them. C, caring. C, D, care. Are you have you chosen the variant? And A, careless and inconsiderate people can be. So what is the correct one? Edith, why do you think it's A? Artem, you also think it's A. Why?
Because careless is like a negative word.
Yes, we need a negative word. Careless and inconsiderate. John, read the next, please.
The solution, the West epidemic requires multiple efforts, but we can all help even on our routine job by logic.
The solution. The solution. A, B, C, D, please. Higher. Higher. A. Make a choice. The solution. All right. B and A. We have B and A. What is the correct preposition for the word solution? Solution, guys. Left table. Solution to. Yes, Artem. Solution to. All right. Thank you. Okay. Now we shall stop working with the text because we are kind of short of time. But now you know the word plugin, right? You know the idea of it. And the last very funny exercise that we love doing is called Pictionary. It is also a blended word, picture plus dictionary. It is a word guessing game invented by Robert Angel, and we have adapted it to our classroom environment. So pick up a word, draw it so that the next group, yes, can guess it. All right, don't draw before I give you 10 seconds. Who is the first to draw? Fire. Artem, you're welcome. You have 10 seconds in the marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you. Show it to our guests and to the group. What is that? A dictionary. Yes, that's true. You guessed it. Who is drawing? Eddie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eddie, show it. All right. What's that? What's that? Sport? No. The word's connected with our lesson somehow.
Yes.
What?
Workout.
Workout. It's workout. Next. Who is drawing? Zhenya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Show it to our guests. Okay. What is it?
Smile.
It's an emoji, a smile, or an emoticon. Thank you. All right, students. Thank you for your work today. It was an unusual lesson. You tried hard. We learned a lot of new words, a lot of new facts about modern English. I think that you all deserve 12 for today's work. Thank you very much. Now smile at each other, please. Smile. And let us think that the lesson has successfully been